Good morning, Sunday morning. Going to cut just shortly. Oh, keep in, you never know. But this is just a little filler, this one. I'm going to show you this. This was something I picked up on, I was out at Dunmore the other day there, and it's a piece of oak root, and I brought it back, cleaned it all off, and it's going to be part of a lamp. Mounted it on board. Also around working on this bit of black smoker. You're around to everything eventually, you know. I get there. But this is a really I passed it the other day there, and somebody had actually cut it and left it. They haven't actually, whether it's too heavy for them or not, they decided to just leave it. And the cutting it would be something actually, because I had to clean it off on the big chop saw there. Didn't like it. It's real hard. But obviously it's got that particular look to it, and so I got a bit bored, mounted it to it and whatnot, and there's actually the piece that I've got the fitting to. I had one there, but it wasn't good, so I'm gonna have to buy something. Oh dear. But anyway, this will pop in there, and the cable will come out through the back, and come down, and shade. Well, no, see what happens anyway. So that was the plan, like, you know. But I thought I'd let you see it anyway. It's very nice, very tactile. And it's got that. It's had one licky varnish, and I'll probably need to give it another one. It's soaked it all up. It's just, and that was it. So as I say, I'll pop down and let you see this. We finished it later today, I think, and so I'll be going away. I'll not really get a chance to show it. So it's maybe of interest. It's maybe not. Should be battering on with these sticks, but there's something else to do too. So anyway, as I say, I'm going to church, so I thought I'd fill it in just for a quick moment. And of course, I was at the shop there getting the rolls. Excuse me, I meant to have this earlier, but I met Jimmy Campbell, a marvellous man, and great character altogether. So we end up on the crack. He's got a bit of a farm, small, a bit bigger than a small hole than that, but what I like about Jimmy is that it's old school, he's that kind of man, but he's got a great way about him. He can be a terrible gossip when he gets going, but in general he's alright, and I'm not really one for gossip at all, you know? But so it put me back, and we're getting close to it now. I'll need to get away just shortly, but I said I'll come down, make this small one, because I'll let you see it. It's very nice, very tactile, and with there's still bits falling off it, so probably will be for a little while. We'll get there with it. But sitting watching the television last night, trying to find something to watch on a Saturday night. What can you say? Television, dear, 100 odd channels, and there's very little on any of them. But anyway, I was cruising through it, as I do later on, and I spotted a film on called Philomena. And I minded reading a bit about it a while back there. It came out of the cinema and that, and I said, oh, that's that film, Judi Dench and Steve Coogan. I still watch that, like, you know, and oh god, great, lovely film, well acted. The main characters were very well done, and it brought to mind a time in the mid-60s when I was sent to work at the Mother of the Good Shepherd Convent in Collington, And what can you say? I was a Catholic for a while, like, you know. But we worked up there. I was sent to work up there, and I was in the mid-60s, and it's amazing how things come back to you. And of course it's about a woman who a Catholic girl who as a child out of wedlock. Back then, of course, in the 50s, 60s and earlier, it was horrendous business altogether, like, you know. And I can remember as a young boy, when girls would, from round about the area, would kind of disappear for a period of time and then come back again, of course. And you'd heard whispers, you never really knew much about it and that kind of thing. But it was about that, you know, she'd had a child and whatnot, and back then, of course, parents, not the same as nowadays, you know, I mean, dear God, right? Back then it was a horrendous business. It was a disgrace to the whole family and everything, and they were sent away to all the children. But when it brought it back to me, and I remember it well, when we walked through at the convent, in the quadrant in the middle of it, they had well, they called it a home for wayward girls. And they certainly were wayward, because we were young at the time too, and some of the things they would be shouting at us would be quite something altogether, like, you know. And but they're young, and we were young too, so. But our boss at the time, and the nuns in particular, oh, it was like a prison. It was like a prison. It was the first and only time I've ever worked in a convent. And they had sold a large area of land to a developer for housing. And we were up there concerned with various things and whatnot. And it brought it all back to mind. It's amazing how something like that brings it back to you. And but a terrible business altogether, like, you know, when you think of it, like, you know. And of course, money, like, boils down to money again, of course. This is the factor, and you know, it's just a terrible thing altogether, and but a very good film. And we worked up there for quite a time, and we're chaperoned constantly, just about. We were certainly doing work inside the convent. Doors were locked, nuns were on guard, and objects and deities were moved well out the way of us, like, that's what all this. But I remember having a wander one day round about their own private cemetery, and I remember having a wander round and talking to one of the nuns. There was some of them had taken the vow of silence and all that kind of thing. It's an amazing business when you think about it, that people commit themselves to a whole life of this type of thing, and devotion to God. But there's that many gods. That's the other thing, you know. I'm going to wait to visit one today, the house of one, and but you've got to believe in things, and it's nice to be able to believe in things. And what I took from film at the end of the day, it was seemingly based on a true story, was the fact that she forgave them for what they had done at the end of the day. And I think Judi Dench's character, you know, you've got to forgive people in this life. You can't carry all that stuff around with you forevermore, and it does thing with it. But anyway, I'm getting off it. I'm getting off the whole thing altogether. But it brought it flooding back, and how sort of film should do that to you, like, you know, right? But as I say, show you that. That's it. Time's gone, and Bill's not wrong, but I'm going to bail out anyway, because I want to be early today. Normally I'm running close to the time, and in fact, there's 2 or 3 times I've been like just that minute or so late. The bell stopped and everybody's in, and we're not there. Soon to arrive, of course. Right? Anyway, we'll catch you later. Cheers.